Hello everybody, it is I am Gaming here, and this video is going to be another one of those rant videos that I do pretty often, but also not that often anymore. And it's going to be a shorter one because I feel like I finally have my thoughts together, as well as it's also 2:30 in the morning, and I'm not even kidding when I say that this video has been on my mind for a hot minute, and it just got to a point where I'm just like, might as well do it right now, and then I'll wake up to opinions or whatever regarding this topic. And that has to do with the way that this game has been going, and the direction it's been kind of falling into. And it's just, in my opinion, it's not good, and I'm here to explain why. So first of all, when this Monsters first came out, I was actually praising Social Point, and I was like, wow, you guys did a great job. Vorif voidspawn here. Not only is this monster broken, but in a good way, to the point where he's actually fun to use, and you know, he's just an ancestor, so you can easily get him by just, well, I guess I wouldn't say easily, but you can at least get him. It's possible to get him free to play. It's possible to get him to rank 5 free to play if you do grind, and it's a little bit more luck. It does take more luck, but you still can get him, so it's good. Um, and he has a great design. His story is actually intriguing. He's a cool monster. This is like the best designed monster we've gotten in friggin' ever. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's look here. Definitely the best one looking out of the new ancestors. Out of the old ones, I'm gonna be honest, he kind of clears them all. He really like shows. I mean, maybe like Nabutus's awakened form, but I feel like it's cool. Oh, they didn't even show it there, but I feel like it's only cooler. Um, the awakened form is cooler. I can't show it there for some reason, um, because of the nostalgia from the other Lord Nabutus. So yeah. However, the main reason I bring up this monster is just because this monster really brought a lot of attraction to the game for a little while. At least in YouTube or other media, it actually brought a lot of viewers and content. It was a good monster. Like, people were actually intrigued in this game. And Social Point, I feel like I've realized what the problem is. The monsters don't matter anymore. It's not about the monsters. They can bring in collabs. They can bring in Mr. Beast again. They can bring in Dream again. They can bring in all these collab monsters, all these broken monsters, but it really won't matter anymore, and it won't save the game. Because this isn't the problem. Monsters aren't the problem anymore. It's the actual game itself. It's the events here. It's mainly the events. It's the way that the game is rewarding its players for the events here. Like, something I saw was that they fixed a bug or something with the Coliseum. If it's even here, I don't know if it's here. Is it here? Do I have the Coliseum? I don't know if I have it. It might not be here yet. I also might have been missing it, but I did see the notification here when I first logged on. Also, my audio is broken. For some reason, it's only this game. I'm probably gonna install and or uninstall and then reinstall the game later on. But um, I can't. What's it called? I don't have audio sometimes for some reason. It's weird. I tried to fix it. I just couldn't for some reason. But your version of Monster Legends will be uploaded soon. There are lots of new cool and future challenges and monsters in the game, so why not update now and enjoy the fullest? From what I saw, the only update here was basically that they brought in the Coliseum. I'm gonna double check that real quick just to make sure I'm not lying here about my information. And nope, that's it. The Coliseum looks like. And I had the Coliseum. On my phone when I was playing it, I saw the Coliseum, and the rewards were dumb, and that's exactly why I'm kind of making this video here. And that's a big issue with the game. The rewards are never worth it anymore. And the events are just so boring. I'm not kidding when I say look, let me actually show you if I can find it. For the first time ever, I've missed a day. That's right. For the first time ever, I've actually missed a day in this game. In 2 years. Not even 3 years. In 3 years, this is the first time I've missed a day of logging on. That's right. Because of how bad it's gotten. And it's been such a drag and a pain to even play this game that I've been actually actively avoiding it. And avoiding it even on my phone. I just move it aside. I just keep scrolling. I even scroll faster just so I don't click on it, because I know once I click on it, I'm gonna just get a headache and I'm gonna log off, and then I'm gonna be like, God, this game is so irritating. Like, and the truth is, it's not that hard. It's not that irritating. It's just the way that it's made now. It's just makes you frustrated, or really frustrated, just by like looking at it and playing it. Like for the Tales event example here. Um, it used to be a straightforward event. It used to be really simple. Get yourself a monster for 150 gems. but it's to the point where it's just I never even participate in it anymore. The only thing that's worth it is here are these ancestral token cells, and as a free to player, the highest you can get with the gems. So you still need gems either way to complete this event. So if you have the amount needed, you would get to here. Well, these two cost 1 gem, so you'd get to like beat this. This is the farthest you'd beat. Would be this if you're free to play, and then it can go all the way over and over and over and over again. And something actually solid, which I was so stunned by, I was like, wow, this is getting ridiculous. Was this over here? Look at all of this. This is so obsolete, useless, and just so, I don't know, I want to say greedy, but it's just so disgusting to see. Like, I don't know what it is. Something about seeing all these unlocks, about events that you can't even get free to play. And if you are a pay to win player, then by that time, why, it's better to just buy the monster yourself already for rank 5. There's no point in just wasting your gems on the event. There's no point in playing the event. And that doesn't go for just Tells. That goes for every single event now. And I mean it. We got, first of all, of course, Tells, worthless. Um, Bounty Hunt is the only maybe saving grace, but they screwed that up so bad that I didn't even play the last one, I'm pretty sure. It was just disgusting to see. What else? Team Marathon is, oh my, I can't deal with it. It's fun at the beginning, but then it just gets to the point where it's too repetitive in the worst tasks. Like, it's just constant. That they just throw in what seems like the hardest task, so they throw off the free-to-play players or the players that are grinding, but they don't have the resources because they're lower, so it just blocks off players that actually need the monster and can definitely get the monster, when there's clearly no reason to do that, because they're not going to get like to 15 laps. They'll get a 10 easy. Just make getting a 10 really easy, and then it goes up to like 200, right? So why does it matter when you have the pay to win players going up to 200, all these crazy players really getting insane laps? So why does it matter? Like, why are you blocking off the free to play players from actually getting the rewards? And even then, the reward is just like a monster, a new mythic monster for like 200 gems for each member contributed for all of them to get a really bad marathon monster. It just doesn't make sense. It's just a waste of time. It's a drag, and it used to be really fun and my favorite event about this game, and I used to love it so much, but it is just horrible. We need more really fun and contributive team events that don't require a cost. And the Maze Island, you guys know my opinion on this. I have like the most complaining videos about this specific thing here, because it's not free to play. First of all, it is expensive, and it doesn't even have a new monster. It has an old monster that every single time it's just a recycled monster. Used to be a new monster, used to be free to play, and used to be even free to play friendly, where you could get both a mythic monster and an extra like legendary or old mythic monster in the same maze for free. Now it's just a pain. It's just meant to get you log on to get, or meant for you to log on, but it ends up doing the opposite effect, and you're just, I'm pretty sure I'm on for maybe like a minute a day during the marathon, or not the marathon, the Maze Island. Like, I can't deal with it. I'll be on doing my attacks, and then I'll be off. I won't even pay attention to anything else, because the Maze Island is just so irritating. It is such a waste of my time, and you have to stay up for discounts. You have to waste your actual real life time, screw up your sleep schedule because of the terrible timing and how they messed it up. The discounts aren't in the middle of the day anymore. Instead, they're at the end of the day, and they're not even good discounts anymore. They're 20% instead of 50% off. And I'm like, what the heck? That is terrible. That is a waste of time, and that is a waste of an event. So Maze Island can go. There's not even point in having this anymore. No one even does this anymore unless they just, I don't know. I don't know what the point of doing that event is anymore. Marathon, like I said already. Same thing in Tails. I already showed you my kind of opinion on the Tails. It's just a pain. And I can't think of any saving grace anymore. Like, I've really tried to think of like a saving grace for this game, and the best is, well, the Vorif. He really did bring some attention to it. Anytime you bring an ancestor, you get some attention. But Vorif, you guys brought in a monster. Beautiful design, beautiful skills, beautiful traits, beautiful new, basically the new coming of showing like the new era, the new rebellions, ancestors, or whatever they're called. You really brought something that really brought a lot of attention, and it was all you had to do was keep that attention going by actually making the game fun. But people realized pretty quick, from including me, that it doesn't matter what monster bring into the game. They'll be on, they'll play it, they'll get it, but then they won't really use it. They won't really care about it, because there's no point besides multiplayer now. And I was at Olympus. I actually finally reached Olympus. I was gonna make a video on it, but right after I hit Olympus, the game just kind of died to me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a pain. This is a drag. This is horrible to play now. This is just draining on my life, and I don't know if I can continue it. And I fell all the way to Champion 1. I was here. I was at the pinnacle, and I ended up falling back just because I couldn't deal with the strain and constant, like, actual pain that this game drags on your own life. Which sounds a little bit dramatic, but it's just like, this is a big game. As you can see, I put a lot of effort into this game. It's just been draining. Um, this does sound like I'm gonna quit. I'm not. I actually have a bunch of videos planned after this on Monster Legends and other games, of course, but like, it really is a drain. And I've noticed it doesn't even feel like the type of game it's supposed to be. It feels more like a Tycoon game, and like specifically like a Roblox Tycoon game, which I haven't even played in years. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't played one of those games in years, and I haven't even touched Roblox in about uh I don't know, the last time I made a video on it probably. Um, and what I mean by that is you play the game, you get a bunch of cool stuff, and then you realize, huh, I got more important things to do, and then you never touch the game again. And that's what this game has basically become. There's no actual like attention. There's nothing here that's keeping you going. You know, it's not like, oh, all these constant events. They've no longer become events. They're just the way of the game, just to have some change, not some actual like attraction to the game, but just a change in the game. It's not fun anymore. There's no, they talked about bringing the Titans back. They were supposed to do that, and then they never did. Um, Team Wars, I mean, they're still Team Wars. There's no need to change them. It's just how wars work now. Maybe some little fixes with requirements and stuff like that, but that's about it. But we need real events now. There's no point in playing this game. New players now have realized that too. They'll play the game, maybe look at the events, and then they'll get bored of them. Like when I started my new account, I noticed that the maze was terrible. It was boring, and then like, oh, my BlueStacks, I don't know, the BlueStacks emulator just kind of sucks really, really, really bad, and it was just impossible to play. It was impossible to actually enjoy that game with the emulator. That's like even though it was something I really wanted to continue. That series like is probably over because the emulator is just terrible and the game itself is also terrible. So it's just, it's just no point in doing it because it's just going to be a huge drain and strain when I can be doing videos which are more important and I actually enjoy. Like I don't want to make videos I don't enjoy. Um, so if I do have a video plan, like I have a couple videos plans which I'm actually really excited to make on this game, but they're not even the game itself. It's just me talking over the game about the game. Like, if that makes sense, like one of the videos I have planned is a ranking video on ancestors, but I'm not going to be playing with the ancestors. Like, I'm not going to be like, this, or showing an event or anything like that. I don't do that anymore. And honestly, I barely ever did. And that's because there's no point. It's boring. No one really wants to see that, like, at all. Like, why would you want to see that? It's the same thing over and over again. Um, with worse rewards. And a big part of that is, well, the Coliseum. I actually enjoyed the Coliseum when it first came out. It was fun. Yeah, it was getting boring a little bit, but it was still a cool event that I participated in. But then they made the rewards so bad that like no one like genuinely felt like contributing time to it, and it's such a shame because the rewards, you know what rewards they gave out for this Coliseum event? It used to be a bunch of rank up resources, really cool, like used to get a mythic monster, used to get cool conjuring tickets, all those things, like actual usable things. It's just food now. It's nothing but food. Unless you're like in the top 10 and you get those like ancestral tokens or whatever. And then I think you get the ancestor or some, I don't remember. They might have removed that. But you do get a frame, but I don't know. Like the frames are just not worth anymore. They just keep releasing the quote unquote exclusive paid frames for free, which usually I'm all for like making things all free or eventually, but this is just when it comes to putting them in things like this, like not like maybe fun events, like what would actually be really cool if you put maybe like icons and frames inside of the treasure cave. That would literally bring so much joy. That's a great idea I just had. Why not do that? that would actually bring more attraction to the treasure cave, and people won't just want to be like, oh, it's only for tickets, or it's only for like the other, like, what even else can you get? Tickets and then the random monster. But it might be fun where you can get a loading screen or icon in the lower levels so that you can just leave the treasure cave not feeling that bad and just feel like, hey, at least I enjoyed it. You know, like, add some better rewards to all these events. And honestly, even if you did, there's no point in that because the events themselves are so boring and irritating that they're not fun. There's no point in playing them for any reward. That's how bad they are now. They're not fun, they're not cool, they're just there. Literally, I've paid attention to this Thunder Kong and it's cool, like, I don't know, something about the way he was made. He actually has like some pretty good texture or whatever. I paid more attention to this guy when I log in than the actual events. And by attention, I mean, oh, I looked at him like, oh, he's kind of cool. I missed that era. I've paid more attention to that in that way than I paid attention to any of the events in the last 2 months. And that's crazy to me. That's absolutely insane to me. But I don't know. Like that's what I mean. It's just not fun. I feel like a lot of people will agree with me on this. It's just events. The events. There's no point in releasing monsters like this anymore. It's just the events that need to change, and if they don't, then it's over. Like it's just I can't. It's not possible to play this game anymore. There's no point in playing this game anymore if that doesn't change. Like they keep nerfing rewards. Something I've always talked about was how sickening and greedy it is that they've made rewards. Um, they lower the rewards. This used to be 20 gems, which still wasn't that much, but it was at least 20 gems. They friggin' cut that in half. Like, what is wrong? Why would you cut in rewards that players desperately need? That ruined a whole cycle. That ruined people, free to play players, being able to get the gems they needed for the tails. That ruined the gems needed to go ahead and participate in higher events like the marathon and actually be able to get the laps in, or bounty hunt, get the monster ranked up, or put in the rune slots, make your runes. But that all requires gems, and you guys basically cut that from the game. Getting gems free to play is almost impossible now. Like maybe you'll get 30 a week, and that's if you grind the gem dungeon. Maybe get lucky in a wheel or two, and then you do every single what's it called? These little food season love gold events, and that's about it. That's how you can get like 30, 40 gems, and if you're lucky and you actually work hard on those, and it's a lot of effort for so little gems that it's not worth it. And it's like, hey, do I want to spend like what, a really good chunk of my time grinding and get 40 gems, or should I just stop this game and maybe put a lot of effort into something else and enjoy my life? You know what I mean? It's not a hard choice, is it? Um, and I know a game is meant to be fun, but this game isn't fun that much anymore. And I kind of see like the opinions where it's like, well, like there is, if you do get more gems and more things, then you're actually more compelled to play the game because you're actually enjoying it. Like that's what games are for. You play to enjoy it. You don't play them to stress out about whether you're gonna get this and this and that and that and that and to make it to this and this and that, or just it's just not that. That's not what a game is, you know. Um, and this game has really turned this itself into a huge money grab and a huge just reach, and like hoping that it can get something good, like a good person or like a dumb person to like come into this game and be like, oh, I think I'm gonna play this game for a good amount of time, and then spend a bunch of money and then just never play the game again because that's about all this game is good for. Like, look at these offers, dude. This is microtransaction, like heaven. Like, what is this? Look, why is there so many? Look, there's this bowl. What the heck? Look, 20 bucks for a mythic monster you're never gonna use. And it can go up to like 100. 100 for a rank 5 monster you're never gonna use. That's terrible. That's sickening and that's greedy. Look at this. There's thousands of transactions in this game at once for all sorts of things that don't need to have microtransactions that just ruin the game even more. It's just it's really bad. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? It's just terrible. I can't. It disgusts me. The greed actually like gets to me at some point. It's like, oh my gosh, why am I playing this game? Um, but yeah, no. See, I don't know. Like that's basically what I had to say. It's just it's the greed. It's the game. It's the events, and Vorif here. I feel like he like getting him, seeing like how the videos with him did really good, and seeing how a lot of people really liked them and were actually excited about the game. and then seeing the huge fall off almost instantly after they actually started trying to play the game, it was like, wow, that's kind of eye opening. Like all all Social Point can do is fix events. There's nothing else they should like focus on is fixing events and making every player, not just pay to win players, every player being able to play and enjoy the event, because that's basically what's going to save it. That's all that's going to save it. If they did that the same day that they release Vorif, for example, hundreds of thousands of more players would be playing. They'd actually be enjoying what the tells if they changed the tells and made it actually accessible and fun to everybody. Everyone would actually be enjoying the game. They wouldn't be stressing about it. They wouldn't be like, oh, why is this so hard for no reason? They'd be like, oh, I enjoy this. This is fun. I'm gonna keep playing. And in fact, I'm gonna tell my friends to play this, and then we could play this together. And then that's how you actually make a successful game. But no, no one's gonna play this. Why would anyone play this? They get the monster. It looks cool. Huh? It's just a fashion trend at this point. It's just get the monster. You're done. That's all it is. It's fashion. It's just looking good, having something that looks good. It's just a trend. This is no different than a Labubu basically, except that I guess Labubus are really freaking expensive. A good thing they don't increase the prices on Ancestors, right? Good thing they don't put them behind like a lot. Imagine they had like the Conjuring here, and it was like, if you want to use this Conjuring, you have to pay like 20 bucks. That's something I could actually see in the future, and that's what scares me. Something like that would not only I'd quit if something like that ever happened. And I'm hoping I don't get. I hope I might give him ideas to be to make the changes that's needed, because I respectfully, I don't know if I can continue playing this game any longer. Uh, it's a huge drain. I mean, I do have ideas, and that's what I've been saying. I have more videos. I have a bunch I want to do with this game, a bunch I want to play. It's been a big part of my life, big part of YouTube. I want to continue playing it and actually showcasing it off and enjoying it, and being able to say that, hey, I contributed to this. I think this is good, but that's there's no point in saying all that and doing all that when I just can't do any of that anymore. There's no point in continuing. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts. Just wanted to get kind of a video here with my thoughts. It finally a compiled thought video for the first time in a long time, and I'm also recording this. I think I already mentioned it, but I'm recording this at oh, it's actually 3 right now, 3 in the morning, and I just couldn't sleep. It was stuck on my mind. I was like, you know what, might as well get the video, post it, and then I'll just check your guys' responses and see what you guys think about that in the morning. So yeah, of course, that's gonna be it. I might have more thoughts, but I also really don't want this video to drag on more than this game does. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you think could fix this game, event ideas. I kind of want to do an event idea video, and I feel like if you guys have ideas and drop them down in the comments down below, that'd be awesome. And just your opinions in general. So without further ado, that's going to be it for this video. So if you did somehow relate and just want to, spread your ideas, it'd mean the world to me if you guys liked and subscribed. I need to know more than ever. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.